Hello there everyone, welcome back to another video. I am Anyone, and today I thought it would be a cool idea to show you guys what is on my iPad. I am going to show you around the apps that I use on my iPad Air 3rd generation, and a lot of it's going to be aimed for like creators, people who use a lot of social media, and people who are studying GCSEs or A-levels, because I am currently part of that group. And yeah, hope you enjoy the video. If you use any of the apps that I show, let us know in the comments below. If there's any apps that you would recommend, again, let us know in the comments below. And yeah, let's just get into this, shall we? Okay, so this is the home screen on the iPad here. I use one of the stock wallpapers, so I'll quickly show you guys that. It's one of the iOS 13 ones. I really like the new dark mode wallpapers especially. So I have all the bog standard apps that you'd expect, so like your FaceTime, calendar, photos, obviously everyone has those. A lot of the Apple apps are put in this little folder here, basically just so they're kind of out the way. If I ever need to use them, I can, but they're not really intruding on anything. Next folder that I have on here is my gaming folder. So this is where I keep a lot of my games and gaming related apps. So for example, the Xbox app, I use this fairly often. It's kind of like a slimmed down version of the Windows version. It's a really cool app. It plugs Game Pass a little bit here. But yeah, you can check your activity feed, you can check your achievements, your profile. You can check the Microsoft Store. And yeah, it's just a really cool app in general. And if you saw me gamer tag there, feel free to add, I'm not really bothered. Mainly I play Call of Duty Mobile and Asphalt 9 the most on here. So next is my social media. So I have Facebook, everyone knows what Facebook is, same with Messenger. Reddit, I tend to use from time to time. It's cool to just see a lot of the memes that people post on here. Oh, okay, that's obviously a coronavirus meme. Yeah, who would win between things? Level 1 crook, level 100 mafia boss. You get the idea. I think many people have used Reddit before. You just see all the random things on here. And then Discord. So if it's going to make the vlog back in. No, it doesn't. Alright. I do have a Discord called Anyone's Bar. So if you fancy popping on and chatting it up, I am more than happy for you guys to do that. I wanted to make a little Discord for everyone to just, chat, get to know each other, and just, have fun. Next is my apps for media consumption. So I've got Netflix, Apple TV. I do watch a few shows from Apple TV Plus since I got a free year of it. I do want to see C because I've heard that it's a really good show. It's quite interesting as well, like everyone's born blind. I'm going to get around to watching that at some point, I don't know when. BBC iPlayer, obviously, a lot of good shows on BBC. Not as many as there used to be, but BBC is still pretty good to watch from time to time. ITV Hub is where it's at though. I watch a lot of Family Guy, Emmerdale, I'm a Celebrity when it's on. Controversial opinion, but I do not like Love Island. You can use my dislikes or whatever as you want. I just don't like Love Island. May 5 I'm watching a lot more of because there's a deal with Channel 5 and WWE, which means that on May 5 there is condensed versions of the shows, so like Raw, SmackDown and NXT UK. Storyfire, if you've watched the YouTuber McJuggernuggets before, it's basically his alternative to YouTube. Because of all the BS that YouTube's put him through recently, he is trying to promote his own little platform, and it's actually went quite big. Maybe in a year or two we might see Storyfire compete with YouTube. There's a lot of big names, like I say, McJuggernuggets, Dougie, kid behind the camera, he's on there as well. There's some big creators on there. Soundcloud, I do have a Soundcloud. The only thing I have on there at the moment is my Old Time Road cover, but if you want to follow us on SoundCloud, here I am, Anyone. there is me one song that I have on there. While we're on here, another guy that I highly recommend that you take a listen to is Sniper J. Sniper J, he is a rapper from Winnipeg, Canada, and he has had some really cool songs that I like, two of which have been, well, I think there's actually more than two, but he's had a few collabs with my friend Asa Jake. Go and give him a listen on SoundCloud, and yeah, just tell him anyone sent you. And then Mixer, which is the live streaming service by Xbox, or Microsoft I should say, and I actually do, controversial opinion again, I do actually prefer Mixer to Twitch, only because I feel like Mixer's a lot more interactive than Twitch. It's a place, especially like if you're like a small creator or a small live streamer, you can really, find your fan base here. So here I am on Mixer, anyone plays. I'm looking to start live streaming again on Mixer once A levels are done in like June. So watch this space. Next we have my production folder. So I am looking to do media production at university next year. So this is where I keep all of me production software that I use or may end up using when I start uni. So first up, this is me SoundCloud. This is just a quick shortcut to the web version where you can actually upload music to SoundCloud. I know they've recently done something where you can upload to your phone now, but I do prefer the web version because I feel that it gives you a lot more control over your upload. Next up is a Muse, which is my music distributor of choice. I haven't actually released any music through a Muse yet because the only song that I've recorded is the Old Town Road cover, which I know people say, you can release some covers on Spotify, but I don't really feel like taking the risk. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until I've got like some original music out. I might do a video like just doing a little demonstration of how to upload music from here. But yeah, this is a great distribution platform for music creators that don't have a lot of money to spend on like getting that song released. This is just a place where you can do it for free. Next up is OneDrive. Basically I use OneDrive for a lot of the videos I record from the Xbox One. So if I head into videos here, you see all the Xbox clips that I've recorded, and yeah, this is where I'll download them, I'll put them into the software like iMovie and edit them together. One software I will be using to edit this in particular is Adobe Rush, which is basically, I don't want to say dumbed down because it's not. It's basically a kind of a YouTuber version of Adobe Premiere Pro. So you add media, and then we'll take the intro clip that I did, and it'll go into preparing the media, and then you get your timeline. And it is pretty much like Adobe Premiere Pro. Like I say, just mainly for YouTubers. And you get like a load of cool little features that you can mess around with. Yeah, so this will be my very first video that I create with Adobe Rush. Next up I have Spotify for artists, and again I didn't realise that this was mainly for mobile. I wish that they would optimise apps like this for iPad. It would make content creation a lot easier. Then Apple Music for artists, obviously, wait, what? So Apple don't even optimise their own apps for that iPad. What the hell? So it seems that if you want to manage your artist profile for Spotify or Apple Music, you need to do it on your phone. One app that is optimised that allows you to manage your creative stuff is YouTube Studio. So yeah, you can check all of your videos and everything like that. From here you can, let's just go on to me like recording photos of a gaming headset video. You can see all the views, you your likes, comments, whatever. And you can also edit the video, so you can change the thumbnail, change the title, the description, everything like that. And then, okay, I didn't want that. Then you can also change your advanced settings, like what category the video is in. I believe you can see if it's like kid friendly or not, which YouTube are making everyone do now. Yeah, it's basically YouTube Studio. And now, this is for school students. So if you're doing GCSE or A levels, listen up to this part of the video. This is my school folder. I have Google Classroom here. I think many students nowadays at least have like 1 or 2 classes that use Google Classroom. So for me, I have one at the minute with A level, which is law. My law teacher will put the PowerPoint slides on Google Classroom. Next I have Google Slides, quite straightforward. Make a PowerPoint. I use this a lot with schoolwork. Next is Microsoft Word. I do prefer Google Docs on my iPad, but in the cases where a file comes in with the Microsoft Word format or anything like that, it's great to just have, a way to just, no hassle, no conversion required. I can just go into Microsoft Word and get work done. Next up we have Quizlet. I think this will be a very well-known app amongst students, but this can be really useful for revision. So for A-levels, I managed to find a couple of revision resources from here. It wasn't as great as I thought. I do have some RE ones, for example, so I've managed to find 3 activities, so going to 1 here, for example. And as you can see, it's like a flashcard. You can do like flashcards, flip them over when you think you've got the answer. Next we have sports. I'm not going to dwell too long on these ones. WWE, I'm a massive fan of WWE. I don't have WWE Network, so a lot of the things on here I can't access, but this is like the main place that you would go if you were wanting to watch the WWE Network or catch up on the news with WWE. Same with MLB, NHL, NFL, all those. Yeah, basically these are the sports I like watching. This is my shopping folder. The shop Argos is basically, you go into a branch of Argos, look at the catalogue, find something from the catalogue, and you just type in the number that is attached to that product, and then you take it to the counter. They basically get the product for you, but the app allows you to, it acts as the catalogue. JD is a big clothing brand in the UK, big clothing store I should say. From here you can get clothes from a wide number of brands, North Face, Nike, Adidas. I am more of a Adidas and North Face guy, I would say. The last folder is my church folder. Basically I just keep the Bible app in here, and yeah, this is where you can read the Bible. And this is not only useful because I am Catholic, but it's also useful because in me philosophy lessons, philosophy and ethics lessons, we go through bits of the Bible for the New Testament sections of our exam. So yeah, it's good to find the particular chapter and verse and revise. When I've done there, that was just me folders. So obviously I've got iMessage, Safari, nothing really there. Twitter, a lot of people use Twitter as well. Here is me Twitter, at anyone can make it. Yes, I have used a pun here. And yeah, Twitter, Google Docs. Like I said previously, I do prefer this to Microsoft Word. Google Drive is basically Google's version of OneDrive. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Notes, you know what Notes is. iMovie is what I tend to use a lot, but for today I'm going to use Adobe Rush, just to see how that goes. GarageBand is where I record music. So I'll just head into new files, for example. I have tried to make a few beats. But yeah, this is basically the pre-installed way for music creators to make music. YouTube, I do like to watch a lot of YouTube on here. And finally, Spotify. This is my music streaming service of choice. I do use the free version, don't judge. The perks of using Spotify on the iPad is you don't have to rely on shuffle play. You can actually just play whatever song you want. So yeah, that is it for what is on my iPad Air. I hope you enjoyed it, and like I said at the beginning, if there's any apps that you use, let us know in the comments. If there's any apps that you use that are the same as me, let us know in the comments. And yeah, thank you for watching. Peace.